Hello there, Storytellers, and welcome to another video. And I've been on a kick of super spring cleaning, even though the weather, I think, is spring. I'm not sure if it'll stick being spring. You know, March, April, the spring seasons always bring about a sense of cleaning. And I've already done that with my clothes, actually. I full-on Marie Kondoed everything that I owned in terms of clothing, and I put it in the center of my room. Here's a photo of the mess. And I went through it all, and I got rid of a ton of stuff, and it all got donated. So that was pretty cool. But I thought it was time for me to go through my books. I don't think I've done this. I can't even remember the last time I actually went through my books and was willing to give them away. Which is why I have 3 bookshelves in my room, and why it's just time, I think, for me to really go through them, because every time I go to Vermont, I go to a specific bookstore of used books, and I always come home with a ton of books. With an upcoming trip going there, I've decided that maybe it's time for me to create some more space for books, but also kind of like clear out things that are the past, because I'm full into, you know, moving forward. I've always been that way, of moving forward from the past and letting go of things that no longer serve you. I took off all my makeup. Sorry. Here I am. Okay, just for reference, this is one bookshelf that I feel like never shows up online, and it's usually the corner where things just sort of happen and just go. There's a ton of stuffed animals up there. This is the other bookshelf. It has a little bit less books, but as you can tell, that's where all the excess ones have been going in a pile. And then that's the one that is like generally clean and organized. But we're gonna do it. So we're here. I don't even know what's over here. These are like pieces of Christmas gifts that never actually happened, so probably not throw those out. I'm sorry if the audio is terrible, but we're here and we're doing it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I actually think I'm gonna go full on Marie Kondo on this. I'm gonna take all of my books, and we'll qualify as books, and put them in the center of my room, and then, you know, just go through them all, organize them as I go. So I'll probably do like a fast-paced montage thing here. Do it. Okay, so hi, hello. Here's the deal. I have a spread of books in front of me, and I'm just gonna literally go through them all. I know that there's one library book in here somewhere. I think it's somewhere at the bottom. But, you know, I'm just gonna go through it. I actually found, as I was picking books off the shelf, books I forgot I had, didn't know I had. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to dive right into this pile. Like, it looks, but it's just tall, and like, it also goes towards the camera a lot. It's really spread out. It started off evenly nice and neat, but then there was a cat, and he freaked out, and a book fell, and it just toppled it all over like dominoes. So we're here, and we're gonna do this. So I got this book in 2005. It was 14 years ago. Can someone explain to me how colleges are like, buy all these books? So I found another one. These are all Norton anthology books and of world lit, or at least literature in general. And I kept them all because I was like, these are super cool. Like, they have a ton of poems, literature, and such. I'm never gonna fucking read these again. And use them one semester, maybe 2. And then they're here. And then what? So to clarify, I have different piles happening, even though this kind of all over here is kind of looks like one pile. So I have my like keeps right here. I am putting like the delicate old books that I have. I'm making sure that they're, you know, safe. Then I have my have read pile but may give away. Then I have my haven't read pile but might give away. And then back here is the throwaways. And usually it's because the books are just falling apart or like they're super old, as in like informational wise, or because they have a ton of writing in it from when I was in high school. And then over here is the absolutely giving away side. I found the library book that is definitely months old and due. I think what I'll do is I'll go through the ones that I've already read but are maybes, because I have this habit of buying a lot of books that I'm like, I'm either like I'll read it and then I hold on to it because it has some sort of value, or I just feel like I might need the information. Like I have a lot of like Celtic myths and legends and like those type of books. I also have a lot of like poetry books. And I just don't think that I'm going to either reread them or just like use them ever again. So I think I really need to tell myself to get it together and just do it. I have a lot of Emerson books because I used to really love like transcendentalism, like Emerson and Thoreau. Like I have a quote on my back from Thoreau, but I know it's not going to happen again. There's a newer version of this book, but I bought this right before I wrote my first novel, like it did NaNoWriMo. First NaNoWriMo, wrote novel, finished it. And this book is what got me through it, what gave me ideas for a lot of things. My first love of Celtic and Norse mythology came from this book. I gotta do it. It's time. Say farewell to that book. I'm not gonna read it. There's so much dust flying around that it's starting to get to me. So now I have to go put all these back on the shelf and organize them by type, and I'm gonna decide which type, which genre goes where. I'm getting tired and hungry, and there's a lot of dust in the air. Like my eyes are itchy, my throat's getting like all gross again. I'm suffering. But thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, or it inspired you in some way to clean out your books, even though it's super difficult. And like I want to keep all these books. I love books so much, even in the digital age that we're in. Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to suck it up, be an almost 30-year-old, and clean out your books that you had since high school. But as always, please do not be afraid to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below so that you can become part of the Storyteller Squad, as well as check out my Patreon link, which is down below, where you can go and sign up and be part of the Storyteller Squad Elite. But thank you for watching, and keep on shining, Storytellers.